Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this trendy two-piece 2-in-1 sleeve. So the first thing to do is to fold your fabric into 4 just like so, and after that you go ahead and cut the cup that is going to be at the upper part. I have a tutorial on this cup. You can just check the videos and you'll see it. You will notice that I actually cut 4 pieces of the cup. That's because I want to double it, so you can do that as well, so that you can double it. And if you don't have enough cloth, enough fabric, you can use lining for it. So the length of it is 7 inches and I used 10 inches for the breadth. Depends on how puffy you want it to be. So I have a tutorial on how to cut a puffy sleeve. You can just check the videos and you see it's just like I said earlier. So guys, before we continue, please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do so right now. This goes a long way to inspire me to want to do more. So this is the sleeve, the flare for the downward part. This is the flare I'm going to be using for the downward part. I cut out 2 for the right and the left sleeve. So the length of the flare is 5 inches. So I already added lining to the flare already, to both sides. I added lining to the sleeves already. So the next thing to do is to cut the middle part of the sleeve. You can use net. I'm going to be using this net lace. So I'm trying to minus the 5 inches, which is the flare, to actually acquire the entire length of the sleeve. You know, the flare is going to be the one at the downward part, so I actually used 24 inches. I think I used 24.5. So I'm trying to minus that flare part because it's going to add to the length of the sleeve. That is the flare that's going to join at the wrist side. So I'm going to be using 24.5 because of the seam allowance. So it depends on the length of the person you're sewing for, which is averagely 24. So I used 24 and a half because of the seam allowance. So I'm going to cut it out just like so. You can actually use 25 so that you can have allowance at the upper part and also at the downward part to join your flare and the puff. So let's measure the length. So this is about 20 inches. When I had the flare, it's going to be about 25 inches. So let's go and measure the waist, which is 6 inches. I added seam allowance actually. It is 4.5, so I added some seam allowance so that I can actually cut it. About 4 inches or 4.5, so I added 2 inches, making 6. I'm going to be measuring the upper part as well. That's 11 inches to my elbow. No, it's not elbow. I've forgotten the name. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to measure 7 inches from the biceps now, and then I'm going to be measuring 8 inches just like so. Don't forget I actually added seam allowance to all of these inches to have a perfect measurement. So right from where I measured 8 inches, I'm trying to join my lines together. I'm going to come down by 3 inches. Right where I measured the 8 inches, I'm going to come down by 3 inches. You know how we cut up a cuff, a sleeve round. I'm sorry, I'm trying to use simple terms so that everyone can actually understand. So whether you're a beginner or you're professional, you'll be able to understand what I'm trying to say. So this is where the armpit is. You see how I actually curved it out. So I'm going to measure it. It must be equal with the actual measurement of my armpits at the gown or the dress I'm making. So that is why I'm trying to make sure that it's actually accurate and it is exact with the measurement I have on my armpit. So I'm trying to trace my measurement again to know if it is actually accurate, and that is exactly what I'm doing. About 7 inches there. So you just use the measurement of the person, you measure both the biceps and then the wrist and then the joint part. I'm sorry, the name is not coming to me right now. So let's just cut it out just like so. Let's cut it out. This is actually very easy, guys. It's very easy, very easy, and the sleeve is really classy. I wish I did a tutorial to just show you guys what the outfits look like, but I guess I'm going to add it to the shorts one of these days, to my shorts one of these days. So the first thing to do after cutting it out is to add it. Now you can also just go out and trim the lining of the flare, which I'm still going to do here. So you just join it to the tip of your flare, the tip of your flare. You join it to the length of your net, just like so, at the downward part. And then don't forget that I told you to, okay, so let's do this first. So you notch the middle of this. After notching it, don't forget I told you are going to join this together. If you want to add lining, you can do that. If you want to use your fabric to double it, you can also do that as well. So I'm just going to pleating that at the upper part of my sleeve of the net. Make sure this is actually very accurate. You can notch it also. You can notch it as well to achieve a perfect pleat at the middle side, so that the pop can actually come out really well. So you will just split it just like the middle side where you notch like so. Make sure that the notch is accurate at that side. You can see what I'm achieving here. So you join the flare at downward part and you also pleat it that. Now look at what we have, guys. Is it not giving? Of course it is giving. Oh guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't just feel this thing alone. Make sure you subscribe so you can see what it looks like. It looks exactly like the trendy sleeve. It's so beautiful, it's so classy, so elegant. There's no way you do this to your dress. You use the sleeve for your dress and people will not admire it. So you can see how I joined this. You can just go out there to weave this to make your clothes or your sewing really neat. So I'm trying to show you guys what it looks like after I used 4.5 inches at that side, and then I used 5 inches, and I later ended up using about, I think, 7 inches for the other part, because I wanted it to be very smart on the person, because it depends on how fitted it is. That is going to make the dress really come out, the sleeve really come out. So you need to make it very fitted so that it can come out really nice. So I measured the armpit of the person, and that was the exact measurement I used for the armpit of the sleeve. So I'm just going to join them together. I'm going to be adding that armpit to my top length, so you can see how easy and straightforward this is. So I went ahead to measure the armpit of the person I'm sewing for, which is 8 inches. That was the same measurement I used for the sleeve round. So to make it very accurate and so that you won't have issues with when you want to join it together, make sure that you have the same measurement for the armpit and the sleeve armpit. So what I'm going to do is to add them up together. So this is very easy, guys. So you just join it from that side and then you sew it around the armpit armhole. Make sure that it's very neat. So thank you so much for taking our time to watch this video to the end. I'm sure that you learned one or two things. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and if there's any video or tutorial you would like me to work on, please feel free to share. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.